Tremendous effort. It's in! Oh, that'll do it! A brilliant Champions League hat-trick for Thierry Henry.
Oh my goodness me! What a brilliant goal by Aaron Ramsey!
What a start for Arsenal! Gilberto breaking forward.
Henry will have to do it alone. Oh, sensational goal from Thierry Henry.
There's a chance for the Gunners of the goal! Aaron Ramsey! Oh! Well, that was quite remarkable.
Live from N5. We are here for a big night of Champions League action, and we are joined by some of our brilliant gooners here in the studio. Hello, welcome. And later on, we'll be speaking to one of our invincibles who is pitchside over at Arsenal Stadium. But right now, first of all, we are joined by someone with a fair bit of Champions League experience.
Chips it back in towards Theo Walcott, who does go for goal!
The second time this season, it is the one and only Theo Walcott. First, we're going to do this again.
We are.
We loved it last time.
We did.
Firstly, we need to mention the hairdo.
Yes. It's very different. I just was done with the bun, to be honest. Done with the bun. It was a lot of maintenance, and I just wanted to just whip it off and get the curls, release the curls.
Yeah, okay. And do you feel like a new man,
Not
Theo?
quite yet. No, I don't know. It's literally today, so it hasn't even set properly. So we'll see. It's going to take time to get used to. That's all.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I mean, it looks lovely.
Thank you. You have to say that.
Yeah, I know. But thank you for joining us once again. How have you been? I mean, very busy, obviously getting a new hairdo, but
Yes.
you're also on every single TV channel
Am I?
there is.
Yeah, it's been different, but it's been a nice balance. Get a lot of time with the family, and then come to obviously see a lot of games as well. But now in the studio, which looks great. To be fair, can't complain.
I know, it does, doesn't it? Big night tonight in the Champions League. How are you feeling?
Feeling fine. I'm not playing, to be honest.
I don't care anymore.
No, to be fair, it's going to be an interesting game in the fact that obviously Monaco and Arsenal are very tight. Last game, obviously 2-0 away from home, which was a solid performance, but off the back of 5 Sporting. I'm expecting, a few more fireworks tonight, put it that way, just to secure that position. That's for sure.
Yeah, and you must have a lot of fond memories from the Champions League.
I do. I do. I remember. Well, first of all, Henry's. That always comes to my mind at Real Madrid. Incredible Bernabeu. But for me personally, the goal which Cesc Fabregas Villarreal. I mean, I scored quite a few goals in the Champions League. To be fair, that's one.
Legend.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Champions League. It was just the games under the lights. Always something special, something different. And my first goal in the Champions League, I remember Sparta Prague, I think it was. So you never forget your first. So yeah, it's look, some really good memories, but hopefully now Arsenal can progress. I never got a chance to win it. Some of my best memories were at times away from the stadium as well, at Anfield when I did the run when I was 19, which then we ended up losing the game. So I'd take that away, but a lot of people remember that moment, AC Milan, Cesc Fabregas there. You saw the VT there with him scoring. I played in that game and actually set up Adebayor as well. So yeah, it was very fond memories, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay, well, shall we have a look at how we line up tonight then for this Champions League game against Monaco? Let's see the starting 11. Now, Theo, I don't know if you have seen this yet. Ta-da! Here we go. So,
There it is.
Raya Partey, Saliba Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Rice Marino, Odegaard Saka, Martinelli and Jesus. So, a few talking points there. I feel like everyone is probably looking at Lewis Skelly. Really cool to see him in this side, in the starting 11, Theo.
Do you know what it really is? Because obviously Tini's just come back from an injury as well, and Lewis Skelly's been around and he's stayed fit and he's staying quite humble, wants to get a bit of minutes as well. So he's putting a little bit of pressure on him. So I think it's a position as well where it's up for debate, I'd say. At times I always feel with the fullbacks, a lot of competition. It's like it was when you're a winger. You always have someone on your back. I mean, of course, Timber, having him there, I'm a big fan of his. I'm pleased I'm not playing against someone like him. I can only compare him to one of the best players I played against, which was Evra. So to be in that sort of catalogue of players, that's a win for me. But yeah, Lewis Skelly, great night for him being young, obviously, but he's got a lot of familiar faces around him, so it's going to be absolutely fine. But look, again, it's being at home as well. It's really important for the team. But this man as well, Declan Rice, is now to come into the role of a leader. I think I'm seeing a lot more of that now. And the only thing I want to see from him actually is a few more goals. Sorry, Declan.
Yeah.
I had a good chat with him the other day actually at breakfast.
All right,
at
best
the club.
friends. Go on.
Oh, we're not quite best friends. No, not yet. But
Friends.
but no, he's just said one thing he wants to improve on his goals. But look, I said, you're an absolute brick in that midfield. You stop everything, you get everything flowing, and even at such a young age still, 23, 24, I think. So yeah, he's still a lot to come from him.
I can't believe he's that young.
Yeah, I know.
Not that he looks really old or anything, but so much experience there, and he plays like such a mature player, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's exactly how we see him. He's settled in at the club, been in the Premier League as well. He's come from London. It's always, when players move from different clubs, it can always be quite disruptive, even when obviously Kai Havertz come from Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know, people may think it's taken him a while to settle, but actually because he's been in London, he's playing in the Premier League, it's not taken him as long as people would expect. Declan's the same in that same boat, and he's got a lot of good people around him. And the main man is the boss, of course, Mikel Arteta, who, of course, that position as well he can relate to, and as well he can really pick his brain. So just to have a bit of Mikel Arteta in him as well, Declan, it's not a bad place to be.
Yeah. Are you feeling confident having seen that lineup then? Is it what you were expecting, by the way?
Yeah, I was expecting. No, I was expecting not many changes. I really feel at times when you're in a flow, and as well you want to get the job done pretty sooner rather than later. I think it's important to keep the rhythm going and keep the confidence going. I mean, it's a really good performance against United. So why change it, I would believe.
Yeah. Theo, I just saw you turn around and look at
Yeah,
the screen
go on.
like, what's that behind us? So, as always, we want to hear from you guys at home. So get in touch on X using the hashtag #LiveFromN5, like these guys have done so already. So G Talks Arsenal says, huge game and opportunity to climb up that table. Yeah, it is indeed. I think we can see another message on X. Here we go. Aston says, if Saka scores a hat-trick, I will be the happiest guy on the planet.
You know what? Actually, my son.
Yeah.
No, he won't be happy to my son. That's one thing. Because he'd be in bed. He always asks, "Did Saka score?" every time. So yeah.
Just love Saka.
Loves him. Loves him. Still waiting for my shirt, Bakar. Okay.
If you're watching from Arsenal Stadium right now.
Play.
Also, we have to give a shout out. So I think we've got some people in the studio who do the only Tamil language Arsenal podcast. Hello, welcome. I mean, that's really cool. Do you want to plug it a bit? This is your moment.
Sure. I mean, I've been having a huge smile on my face since I landed at the Gatwick airport and I saw, like the tour video. And that's not stopped. I don't think it would until I go back to Montreal. But yeah, so for Tamil Gunners around the world, the podcast that we run is called Vada London, which translates to North London. So that's what our podcast is called. And do check it out. And yeah, I mean, like I cannot... the words are hard to come by, so it's surreal. Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Oh, it's our absolute pleasure. From Montreal, that's amazing. Okay, we're going to come back to you and chat a bit more in a bit, but
Sure, thank you.
Frimmy, friend of the show, we send him everywhere all the time on match days, but he was at player arrivals earlier on, so let's take a look.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Arsenal Stadium for that big game against Monaco. Now, we've quite got a little relationship with Monaco. A few players and manager have played for both clubs. Arsene Wenger, of course, managing that side, and Fabregas going there. And of course, what's going on? You good? What's going on, boys? You good? Of course, Fabregas playing for the side. Oh, come on, man. Let me do my thing, man. Love that. Got the boys walking in, ready for that big game. And this is a chance to try secure that place in the top 8. It's going to be a tough match. We also got Flo Balogun coming back to the Emirates. Of course, we sold him to Monaco, and it'll be great to see him once again. You can see the under-9s going absolutely crazy out there. What's going on, David? You right? You good? What's going on, Thomas? You right? You good? And the boys are walking in. What's going on, boys? What's going on? You good? You right? Let's go. Oh, I love that. Look, very, very prepared, very focused on what the task is at hand today. Is anyone else coming through? Oh, we've got Willow, big Willow in the bits. What's going on? You right? You good? Let's go, let's go. Love that. Anyone else? That is absolutely everyone. So I am going to basically head off and see what the boys are looking in the pre-warm-up. See you in a bit.
Nice one. Thank you, Frimmy. Love the jacket as well. And I told you, Frimmy gets everywhere, and he is actually pitchside at Arsenal Stadium right now with Jeremy Aliadier. Guys, how's it going?
What's going on, guys? As you can see, we are pitchside, ready for that game against Monaco, and I'm with my guy, Jeremy Aliadier. How you doing,
Nice
man?
to see you, man. Yeah, all
Very
good, man. All
This
good, all
pitch
good.
looks absolutely incredible, doesn't
Absolute carpet, man. I can't wait for the game. I wish I could still play and be on there, man. To be
it?
honest.
Love that. Listen, we are here for a Champions League game, and Champions League nights, they're very, very special, aren't they?
Very special, yeah, definitely. It's one of those competitions, probably the toughest one to to win. You play against the best player in the world, biggest team in the world. So yeah, it's special nights, and hopefully we're going to see a.
Do you have any
big atmosphere.
special memories of the Champions League?
Well, personally, it'll be the 5-1 at San Siro against Inter Milan. That was
I
it was
that.
my debut as well in the Champions League.
Oh, was that your debut?
It was, yeah. Came on and assisted Robert Pires.
yeah, come on.
Yeah, it was a big night, and we needed to win as well. It was one of those we were 3-0 down. We lost the first game and we needed to win, and we did. So yeah, no, brilliant night.
You have some memories with Monaco, of course. I heard that you had a little trial.
Yeah,
with
well,
Monaco.
it's a funny story. Yeah, 15 when I was still at Clairefontaine. They not wanted to sign me, but they were interested in me. Offered me a trial. Went for a trial at the little tournament there. I thought I did well. Obviously not well enough, because I've never had any news from them after that tournament. And luckily I didn't, because 5 months later Arsene Wenger was calling my house phone and offering me a contract. So it was it was all good.
So let's talk about Monaco for a little bit. What do you think they can bring tonight?
Well, I think the French league is obviously not the same standard. So I think they'll come here knowing that Arsenal are a much better team in terms of possession, controlling the game. From what I've seen from them this season, they're very strong in set pieces as well as us. So that's probably going to be their plan for tonight, is just try not to concede, be strong, and counter-attack, and try to get us in set pieces.
To be honest, they're coming from sunny Monaco. It's a bit cold out here.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll be an advantage for us?
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. I think so. I think I think we know about the cold weather and about this kind of weather. They're used to the sunshine all year round, so let's see if that can be an advantage for us.
And especially the supporters over there going absolutely crazy. How much help do you think they're going to need from them, to get started?
Do you know what? Monaco are not reputed to have great fans.
Oh, really not?
No, their stadium's quite quiet all the time. It's never really full up, so I'm quite surprised that they've got that many coming over tonight.
It's really now.
Yeah.
Of course, the surprise is Lewis Skelly, left back.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a good game for him to
Brilliant
break
opportunity. Yeah, it's great. Like we just mentioned about Champions League night, it's Europe, it's worldwide, so everybody's going to see him perform tonight, and great opportunity for him to get more game time if he does well tonight.
I love that. Let's see. So listen. Peter Majusi was playing the tunes, and the vibe out here is absolutely incredible. So I need to ask you, what do you think the score's going to be tonight?
I think we'll win 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah, I think we'll win 2-0. I know we've got a few players missing, Gabriel in particular, which obviously is a big loss, but I still think we're very strong. So yeah, I'll say 2-0.
I love that. Listen, there's a lot of links as well. Of course, Arsene Wenger used to manage
Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger. You've got plenty, Fabregas. You've got a lot of players that have played for both clubs. So yeah, it's a good club. Monaco's a good club, even if as I said, it's not a very followed club in terms of fan base. But it's a good club in France. They're third in the league. They're doing really well, so yeah, it'll be a good game.
Love that. Listen, I'm so excited, really excited for this game to start, and I think it's going to be 3-0. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys think.
All
I
right,
think 3-0.
we'll see.
So, guys, we're going to throw it back to the studio.
Thank you so much, guys. And by the way, Jeremy will actually be joining us in the studio at halftime and full time. So don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss his wonderful insight. Theo, I don't know if you heard, but I think they were going for 3-0 score prediction. Are we feeling like that's quite bold?
It is, considering Monaco are third in the league at the time, aren't they? Like the guys were saying, the players they produce from the academies. I don't think Arsenal concede tonight.
Okay.
But I feel like it'll be tighter than a 3-0 personally. What about you?
Oh.
Go 2-0. I'm going 2-0.
2-0? Should we do 2-0?
Yeah.
Is that a cop-out? Let's do 2-0.
It's one of my favourite scorelines.
Oh, we know that. Right, it is time for our first guest on the show. Now, this guy came through the academy and went on to make 41 Premier League appearances and won a lot in his time as well. So, the League Cup, the FA Cup and the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. And here's a familiar voice as well on our highlights commentary here at Arsenal. So please give it up for the brilliant Ian Selley! Hello, nice to see you. Yeah, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Firstly, what is it like? Because I know you obviously left Arsenal a fair bit of time ago. Not to make you feel off. What is it like when you come back and you see supporters and, you come back to the Arsenal family?
I love it. I've done the commentary now for probably 4 or 5 years, and every time I come back, I always take a walk down the Highbury side. And no, it's good to come back. See a lot of old faces, but and the club are doing well at the moment, which is good.
Not too bad. We're pretty happy, aren't we, guys? What was your time like here at Arsenal? Because you were here for what, 4 years or so? 4 or 5 years?
I was, as a 10-year-old, came through the door, went through the process, and I got sold to Fulham when I was 24. So had a long period of time here, going through the schoolboy stages, academy, and loved it. It was a bit of an education, coming to Arsenal, and it's a fantastic club.
I bet it's changed quite a bit over the years since you were here.
It has. I think everything's changed in football. I think the academy side of it's changed. I think the social media side now is crazy, whereas back in them days there was no camera phones, no telephones. So, no, I love the club, and it's good to come back and commentate on the game.
Can I ask you about the academy? Actually, you said about the academy there when you come through the ranks. Obviously, it's very different to it is now. You must be always looking at the next players coming through. Obviously, Lewis Skelly tonight. It's a nice opportunity for him to showboat what he can do, I suppose, especially at the highest level. Yeah,
I think sometimes when there's lots of injuries on the side, I think young lads get opportunities, and I think it's up to them to take it. I think they'll definitely be good enough. It's a big stage tonight to come in, but there's never a better time. I think they're good quality players and they'll have good careers. Sorry to interrupt. Did you remember your first experience when you made your debut? What that feeling was? Can you? Yeah, I was petrified. I think it was against Blackburn at home. So I was only just turned 18 at the time, so I was very, very young. But I don't remember too much about the game. But fortunately, I got picked for the following game, so I must have done okay. Good. I thought you got sent off then. I did get booked against Al-Ashir actually after about 20 minutes. So nice. Yeah.
But that's what it is for these youngsters, right? Is it's, I suppose, seizing the opportunity and really making the most of that, which must be difficult, like you said, when it's such a big game.
Well, Champions League doesn't get any bigger, does it? So I think, but I think the lads are prepped for it. The manager's got trust in the players as well. So I think they're just important for them to go out and enjoy themselves. I don't think they put themselves under too much pressure. Yeah. They're obviously good enough. So it doesn't matter what level or what stage it is, they'll turn up and I'm sure do well.
And you're in management now, aren't you, at Leatherhead?
Yeah, step 4 side, non-league. So it's almost like a full-time job, to be honest. But I love it. I love the coaching side of it. Obviously worked for Arsenal in Dubai for 8 years as well, the academy over there. So I enjoy it. It's hard work, but I wouldn't do nothing else. How's the team getting on at the moment? We're doing all right. We've done well in the FA Cup and the trophy, but we're out of those now. But we're sort of playing a bit of catch up on the league now. So there's a long way to go. We're sort of mid-table at the moment. But we've got a few games in hand, so we'll be okay. We've got a good squad of players. Did you always think that you'd go into management? Because I always find that quite interesting, right? Footballers, like what they decide to do afterwards. Was it something you always thought you'd be quite good at? Not really. I was very, very quiet when I was younger, and it's something that I shied away from. But I think once I'd officially retired, probably the 5th time, I went through the coaching badges and really enjoyed it. And it's I've got an academy at the moment actually that runs out of Chertsey in Surrey, which we've got 140 kids that come to us every Friday. So it's my way of sort of paying back and sort of handing over some experiences that I had. So I love it. I love it. Nice. And nice one. What
do you make then of our current crop of players here at Arsenal? Because they're doing all right, aren't they?
Yeah, the fact they're getting these opportunities, they've obviously got something. So you know, they're good enough, and I think over time, you know, the more games they play, the better they'll get. But I think opportunities like this today is unreal for them and their families. So let's hope they enjoy it.
What have you made of the season so far then?
I think it's been okay. I think we're probably expecting to do a little bit better, but the Premier League's a tough division, you know. So I think, you know, I think we're always hoping that we can get it over the line with the Premier League, but it's difficult, you know. Obviously, players get injured, players get suspended, but there's still plenty of games to go. So hopefully, we can turn it around and have a proper push for it.
Yeah, and we were just chatting to Frimmy and Jez Pitchside, and they were saying that they think it's going to be 3-0. Are you feeling that confident today?
I'm confident. I think I know you're talking about 2-0. I think 2-0's probably. I think it'd be 2-0. But I think defensively, Arsenal have to be properly on it today. They've obviously got a few injuries. There'll be a few players playing out of position. But there's no reason why they can't do well tonight.
Okay, and we're going to let you go shortly, but not without asking you for your dream five-a-side team from players that you played with here at Arsenal.
The goalkeeper's got to be Dave Seaman.
Legend.
Yeah.
Great hair.
Yeah. And Tash.
Speaking of hairdos, Theo's got a new one. I don't know if you've noticed, Ian.
I like it.
You have to say it as well.
I think Tony Adams has to be in there as captain.
Yeah.
Dennis Bergkamp, probably the best players I've ever played with.
What a guy.
Fantastic. Paul Davis, a player that I looked up to when I was a kid, coming through the ranks. Ian Wright, definitely, goal scorer. So
You're not putting yourself in it?
I'd probably put myself on the bench, to be fair. I don't think I'll get in that team.
You need a manager. What kind of manager would you
yeah.
be for that team there? How would you manage them?
I'd just let them play,
Yeah,
a bit of freestyle, let them play, let them enjoy it,
When you're that good, you don't really need a
They don't need
manager,
coaching
do you?
at that level, do they?
No, they're not wrong.
Right, well, we'll let you go and get ready for the game, but thank you so much. Please give it up one more time for Ian Selley. See you later. Oh, Theo.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about going into management?
I have.
Okay.
Yes.
Announcement.
Yeah, no, just like the hair, new announcement. No, I'm in a new year. I'm considering it massively to start the coaching process. So yes, maybe not just on the screens, but maybe the coaching things. But that's more the fact I want to learn something different. I'm going into a space with coaches, and I'm, you know, like even saying there, you know, I wasn't the loudest player in the world, but I just want to learn from people that know football from a different way. And I'm inspired from them people, really. So, yeah, I've got a really good insight to playing, but as a coaching, I have nothing to really show. So I want to learn, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But hopefully, it'll be a nice process.
Oh, wow. I mean, you'd be kept very busy because it seems like such a tough job, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I didn't actually know that you were thinking about going into
Yeah,
coaching.
but there's all sorts of levels you can do it at as well, not straight into first team or I'm not expecting
Well,
anything like that. I mean, I won't tell you what my wife said to go for, but look, it's a different story and a different day. But look, it's a long process, but a process that I want to learn as much as I can. And as well, I get a lot more intake when I talk about football as well to give a coach's perspective. So it's a good journey ahead, definitely.
Have you spoken to Mikel about it? Got any advice?
I will be picking his brain when I'm at the club. Definitely, I will be. That's for sure.
Wow.
But,
You've got the same outfit.
got a good style, yeah.
Well, wait.
Go on.
Mikel doesn't quite wear this.
He.
It's a variation of this.
Smart but cash, yeah.
Similar
he does.
vibes.
He's probably got that tonight, hasn't he?
Okay, all right. You know
We'll
what?
see, we'll see.
We've got some of our lovely gooners here in the studio, and you're talking. We can hear you. So pick up the microphone. How are you guys feeling? Hello.
I'm feeling great. Listen, actually, no, that's a lie. I'm a little worried. Just because, like, the weekend scared me just, like, a little bit. Just a little bit. But, no, I think, you know, he picked a very strong team. Monaco's a good side, but I think the team is strong, and realistically, they should get the job done here. So, hopefully, that's what happens.
Why are you fearful? Like the
Why am I
weekend.
fearful?
So why were you fearful at the weekend out of interest?
I'm just always fearful. That's just
That's
my
spirit.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it because you can't control it or
Listen.
something? Is that why?
I think, you know, I just get so worried just in terms of, like, it just feels like so many things are coming from set pieces only. I just want to see a lot more creativity within open play. Obviously, of course, there are open play chances coming about. I just want to see more of it, especially down the left-hand side. It just feels like that's kind of where a lot more needs to happen, a lot more strength needs to kind of come down that side. It feels like everything kind of gets forced right, and other teams are picking up on that now, and they kind of focus all of their attention defending our right-hand side. So then it's just become this thing of like, well, if we're able to balance both sides more evenly, then we can create a lot more chances in open play instead of relying solely on the set pieces.
It's a bit like me, actually. When I played on the right-hand side, it was always coming from that side.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
No, I hear your point. I hear your
soccer
point.
like this, man.
I hear your point, but let me just, would you, now, I mean, for me, set pieces is an opportunity to score goals.
Oh my God, of course.
So
yes.
you can't take that away from a club.
No, I will never. No, because it's genuinely, I think the way people are trying to discredit it isn't fair because no one else is doing it. And I think the efficiency and the way that the team has been able to capitalize on all those opportunities has been absolutely insane. I would just like to see more happening across all areas of the pitch. It just feels like everything is concentrated on the right-hand side at the moment, and I just want to see more happening everywhere.
You don't just want to be corner FC.
Yes, of course.
I'm happy.
Listen, I love corner FC.
I love
it. I love it so much. And listen, set piece again, ole ole. That's how I feel. Like that's within my spirit. I love it so much. But I also just want to see more.
Yeah. No,
And
that's fair
that's
enough.
the thing. You always have to be demanding more because once you get complacent, that's when things go awful.
There you go. Preach.
Exactly.
Right. Let's have a look at what's been happening in the world of social media featuring Arsenal. We love to do this, Theo. So we're going to start with the Man United game. What a game, by the way.
Great game, yes.
Yeah,
I was here.
great
I was
game.
at the stadium.
And we've got a bit of a twist on Benchcam featuring our supporters. So let's take a look.
A December date with Manchester United doubled as Arsenal's 500th game at the Emirates Stadium. But more importantly is the opportunity to grab a precious 3 points in their pursuit of table-topping Liverpool.
Listen, Saka, Martinelli, we got them on toast all game.
Declan.
Yeah, Declan and Gabriel Jesus.
I think that was one of the best atmospheres we've had at the Emirates for a while.
Yeah.
So I am expecting big things for tonight.
First scorer. Saka.
I'll captain him, so
I've captained him. FPL.
I'm thinking 4-1.
I like 4-1. I'm going to go 4-2. No, you lot in your FPL chat. Are you top and you bottom? Isn't that how this is working? Lads, we got this. Let's make a move, man. Let's make a move.
You ready?
It's always a game to savour.
Big RP. 2 or 3. Go, Gabriel. Come on!
I love that. I love seeing behind the scenes. And Theo, I don't know if you were actually watching there. I'm joking, I'm calling you out. It's because you were busy chatting to our wonderful supporters, which is lovely. But you would have seen that our Gooners at Arsenal Stadium, they were, being quite vocal, obviously, as Arsenal supporters do. When you were playing on the pitch, could you hear any supporters shouting things?
I can hear everything. Being on the wing, you can hear absolutely everything under the sun.
Really?
You really can. I mean, a scene where I was at the Arsenal Stadium in the corner, it was against the rivals, and I was getting pelted by coins, and obviously the very famous 2-0 gesture I gave to them. But the thing is, not the rude one. It wasn't the rude gesture. I was getting called all sorts of things, which is, you know what, people, you want to talk like that's fine. And so I always hear everything, but there's some nice things as well. And it's one of those things, you just black it out. You just blank it out. That's all you can do. You just play football. Brings people together. Chill.
Tell me later everything that was shouted.
I will tell you off air.
Next on socials, we announced our goal of the month winner, which was Frida Marnham's goal. And I think we can have a look at it. An absolute worldie. Let's have a look. All the suspense. I want to know if you think you could do one like this.
There we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, oh.
There was fans at the gate. Yeah, that's good. That's the thing. There's no noise. I was expecting noise.
That's a nice goal though.
Yeah, that is.
Did you score any like that?
A little bit like Alexis Sanchez actually. Yeah. Do you know what? I had a goal against Man City, Joe Hart, not quite in the top corner like that. Because I played a lot of my time.
5-3 or 6-3.
I think it was finished 2-2 that one. Oh. Yeah, sorry.
Someone's shouting out an incorrect score prediction.
But I finished like that. I was more on the right-hand side, so I wouldn't have often like that. So it was a home game, yeah.
Now, you might have seen that in the studio, it's quite festive, isn't it? We've got quite a few decorations. Are you in the festive spirit, Theo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You're like, I have to say yes.
I want one of these cushions to take home.
Well, you can't, so there we go.
Shame. See, don't get my freebies.
We went to the training ground and we got some of the first team squad involved in some Christmas games. Let's take a look.
Can I speak as well?
Not really, no.
No?
You can do if you're ready.
Hey guys, and then you sing the second part.
You start? Oh. You can do it.
I can do it. I think that is easy for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think that I'm capable?
No, I wasn't saying that.
Hey guys.
Hi, Gunners.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Hello, guys. We're gonna play some festive games today.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. And you?
Come on then.
Let's go.
How's it looking, Foxy? Looking like it was meant to be there the whole year.
No, it's bad. I feel bad.
What color do you want?
Green, green.
Okay, my friend, it's up to you. Appreciate. 1, 2.
Sad. Already lost the first bit.
Well, okay, joke.
What's a snowman's favorite dessert?
Ice. Ice cream.
Snow cones.
What do you call a disrespectful reindeer? Rudolph. We're gonna play this one.
Draw a snowman blindfolded.
You got it on already, or what?
Charades.
I have no idea where all the body parts are.
I'm horrible at this, bro, just to let you know. What's that Christmas smell?
Sniff, please.
Can I speak as well?
Not really,
No?
no.
Oh, no.
I'm lost. My head is not on my body.
Eu não lembro o nome. I don't remember the name.
But you have to say in English, no Portuguese, please.
Sorry,
okay?
sorry, my bad. Again.
Oh.
Nutmeg.
Okay.
Oh, it's cranberry. Yes. Cranberry sauce? Mm-hmm.
Tree? Christmas tree? Yes.
I know where I am.
I'm just drawing lines.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Prepare this nose, please. Snowball. Play snowball. Throw snowball. Oh my God. Fight. Snowball. Fight with a snowball.
No idea what was going on there, but you can see more of that festive content on YouTube and Arsenal.com very soon. Theo, what sort of festive content did the media team make you do when you were here? Anything particularly embarrassing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Don't show me you got it, have you?
No,
okay.
we actually don't. But we can maybe find it for the halftime show.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, so we got us to sing, Christmas carols and tunes, and why not? Look, Christmas you do mad, silly things, right? Keeps people together.
Sung?
I didn't sing. I was just playing an instrument, not very well. Yeah. Wojciech Szczesny loved singing. He's got a good singing voice. He plays the piano. He plays the piano.
Question. Sorry, I'm going to take the opportunity.
Go on.
What did you sing as your initiation song?
What did I sing?
Oh, good question.
What, for Arsenal?
So
for Arsenal, they didn't have music and they didn't have singing. I was in Austria and they had Omri, Lehmann, so obviously that team, and it was just a speech. So I'm 16 and I just came up on pre-season tour and I just spoke. I was really quiet, 16-year-old. I'm really excited to be here. I went on and on and on and on and on, just like now. And then Omri was like, "Come sit down here, well done." And then they just clapped me. So yeah, no songs. But I did sing when I moved clubs. I sang "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" and "Uncle Cracker, Follow Me."
Did anybody in the Festive take under their wing at that time at 16?
Yeah, so I had Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Gail Clichy. Gail Clichy really looked after me. He was my driver actually as well, so being nice to him. And as well, just those players, for me, I look back at it now, I always feel I learn from the defenders I'm going to play against, so I always pick their brains.
Yeah.
See, even when I was 16, I was a bright kid. And I just, you know, so I always feel, I always wanted to test myself with the best, so why not test their minds as well at that age, yeah.
Okay, I just need to rewind a second.
Yes.
So you had to do a speech.
Yes.
For your initiation at Arsenal. Would you have rather sung?
No, I like to talk, to be honest.
Yeah, you do like talking, to be fair. On that note, we have another special guest on the show. It is the brilliant Perry Grove!
I mean, you can talk.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Hello.
How are you?
Perry, firstly, we
Yes.
need to ask you, we were just talking about randomly, I don't know why, initiation songs. Did you have to do one when you first started at Arsenal?
Yes.
Was that was a thing when you...
Yeah, mine was Sweet Caroline. And, but that, you know, you're going, oh, right? They nicked it off of me. I was doing that 30 years ago when no one else was doing it.
Yeah.
And now you think, I've got to get another karaoke song now. So it bores the pants off people. So now I'm having 17 Temptation.
Hold on, how does that go, please?
What?
You've got a microphone.
I've never been closer. I've tried to understand that certain feeling curved by another's hand. Oh. Step by you like that. You probably wasn't even born.
I wasn't born.
No, exactly.
I've never heard of it.
Your
in my life, but
face
that
was just
beautiful.
like, I have no idea what you're going on about.
Yeah, not a clue.
Google it. Heaven 17 Temptation.
It was lovely. I really enjoyed that. But we are actually going to play a game of Battle of the Generations.
Really?
Yeah,
So
we
you
are.
set me up then, basically.
And you as well. Yeah. Absolutely.
Theo doesn't really have a clue what's going on either, Perry,
Right.
and I just about know what's happening, so this will be all fun and games. So basically, we're going to ask you both some questions about your times and your time period, the era when you were at Arsenal.
Okay.
Your own
Yeah.
Own stuff.
Thank God
Your
for that.
own
I was
stuff.
like,
I wasn't born.
exactly. I have no idea.
And we'll see who gets the most questions
Thanks for that.
right.
Sorry. Yeah, cheers for that. You wouldn't say you could have been my son. Is that what you're saying?
Not at all.
Right.
Okay, do you think you've got a good memory from when you were playing here?
What's your name again?
No, right, that's Okay, Theo, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, question 1. At what stage of the Champions League were we knocked out in your first full season at the club? You don't have a clue, do you?
Good luck with that.
So yeah, so that what? What?
Theo, don't pretend.
Quarterfinals.
Round of 16.
Oh, so close.
So easy, so obvious.
Sit in the bar.
Was that the Liverpool game? Was that,
Right.
No. Do you know what game that was?
PSV.
Always question you.
PSV.
PSV.
Knocked out PSV. Goodness, sorry, PSV.
Going
Goodness
against
me.
the Quizmaster. You can't be
Right,
doing that.
Okay.
question 2. Come
me
on,
again.
guys, take it seriously.
Yes.
You scored the opening goal in our 4-0 win over Aston Villa in the 2015 FA Cup final. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Who scored the other 3?
It was
Ooh.
Saka.
Yeah.
It was Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah.
And Giroud.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. 1
I
point.
did know
Well
that.
done. Good
That
effort.
means you've won the quiz.
No, that's not the spirit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. I'm focused.
Right,
Sorry.
question 3. We beat Tottenham in the 2006-07 League Cup semi-finals to get to Cardiff. What was the aggregate score? We're just stitching you up here, aren't we?
Thanks for that.
Cheers for
Just
that.
wild guess.
2-0.
No.
I just like
Perry,
that scoreline, don't
you're not going to get a point for this. But
No, no,
5-4. Do I get another
Ooh,
guess?
close.
5-3.
5-3.
Do I get a point?
2-0.
No.
2-0, basically, though.
Aggregate score.
Oh, okay. So
Between me and you,
Right,
I was hoping
question
it'd be
4.
multiple choice.
Who were our top scorer? Who were our top scorers in 2012-13? No, you were.
Who were? You were?
This
Was
is
that
going well.
O-level English, was it? Yeah? Oh, no.
You were our top scorer in 2012-13.
Yeah.
How many goals did you get in all competitions?
21.
Oh, okay, yeah, well done. Congratulations. Thank you for that. And the last question. Your last bit of silverware in an Arsenal shirt was the 2017 Community Shield. Who scored our equalising goal in that game? This is quite a good one, actually. Do you guys, you
No
guys in
miming.
the studio
No
think
miming.
you've got an
Yeah,
idea?
don't tell me.
Some confused faces going on. Theo, I'm actually
Can
giving
I
you
have
a
the
minute.
position?
I'll give you a clue.
Am I allowed a clue?
We've got a clue coming. That's actually quite a good clue.
It's a good clue.
Okay, I'm going to count you
I
down.
was going to say
5, 4.
Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Kolasinac, yeah.
That's the biggest
Well,
guy.
he did the biceps, wasn't he?
Okay,
He
yeah.
did the one I could think of.
That's all I could think of. That's all I could think
Quite a
of.
good clue, actually.
Very
3
good.
out of 5.
That's good.
That's quite good,
That is good.
actually.
Okay, I'm
Perry,
pleased.
can you beat that?
No.
Okay, cool.
Thanks so much anyway, cheers.
Right. Okay, Perry,
What?
you should know this. Question 1. Who did you replace at Anfield in that match in 1989?
I must admit, it really got on my nerves because Martin Hayes went on before me and I weren't very happy.
Right.
So I replaced Steve Bold.
You did. Well done. Ding.
Centre half for a winger. There you go.
There you go.
Thinking out the box.
Right, question 2. Alan Smith was top scorer that season. How many first division goals did he score?
Oh, I tell you what, I know he didn't get any penalties. By the way, just about Alan Smith, right? Top scorer in the 2 years he won the title, took 1 penalty in those 2 years. He'd be worth about £120 million today.
That's low.
I think.
That's low.
23.
Yes! Congratulations. I mean, you're definitely going to win at this point. Right, question 3.
I made 6 of them.
What was special
No assist
about...
in those days, didn't count. No.
Really?
It didn't count.
No. No one cared about assists.
Really?
The wingers, we always do the hard work for the
No assists,
forwards.
honestly. Wingers back in the 70s and 80s, honestly, didn't count.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway.
Interesting. Okay, right.
Just a
question
rant, that was
3.
all, you know.
I don't care, not bothered. What was special about the 1991 Charity Shield against Spurs?
Oh, I know. I think. Did we share it?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was the last one to finish as a draw and
Yeah.
have shared
We
winners.
we shared it. I
Yeah.
thought so, exactly.
That's crazy.
Was that the last time
Go on.
Tottenham won something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that
last
was
time Tottenham
19,
won
no,
something.
not 18. We're talking about 1900s, Phil, not 18.
Right, then this next one, we're basically giving you this point, Perry.
Yeah.
Who was George Graham's first signing for Arsenal?
To be fair, it was a bargain. In the papers, it said it was 75 grand.
Right.
And then someone else told me it was 50. I didn't know whether it was 50 grand or 75. So it was my good self. And everybody thought, who the hell is that? Because normally you have a stellar your first man you sign, and they're like, Gingerhead nobody from Colchester United. What's happening there? Like, having a laugh. Yeah, so, yeah, it didn't set the fans alight, but, yeah. But for me, being a gooner from a little boy, it's like, oh, my God.
Magical.
So I was the second best Groves to play for Arsenal. Vic Groves, my uncle, was the best.
Wow,
Yeah, back
your
in the
uncle
50s.
played- I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so it runs in the family.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyone else coming through?
I didn't have a choice. Well, two of my boys let me down, to be fair. I thought one of them was going to be a footballer, do you know what I mean? They got into rugby, but I just remind them every week or so, do you know what I mean?
We'll forgive them.
Yeah.
Right, final question.
Okay.
And if you get this right, well, you've already won. But we'll do it anyway. When we won the league in 1991,
Yes.
who did we beat 6-1 on the final day?
That was
I feel like you know this, don't you?
Coventry City.
It was, indeed.
And I touched the ball twice. One of the balls smacked me right in the face and broke my nose, and
It
the
counts.
second one I scored. And played against Kenny Sansom, who was playing left back for Coventry, who's one of the greatest left backs that this country's ever seen. Yeah, so
Wow.
and we had a good night in Langans after that, to be fair. And his Limpar got a hat trick that day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Could have tested him.
Your memory.
But he annoyed me because I was the season before. I played the whole season left wing. Anders came and no one knew who he was, to be honest. He come from Cremonese.
Right.
And they're going, where'd you play, Anders? So you go, I like to play as a 10. And we're like, you ain't playing with a 10 here, sunshine. He said, you played him on the left wing. And I'm like, oh, really? He's that good? And that was it. I was his stunt man for that season.
Stunt man.
Yeah.
Well, Perry, congratulations. You are the winner. And you made that look very easy.
It's been an honour.
Oh,
Absolute honour.
Thank you so much, Perry.
Is
We're
that
going to
me
let you go.
Thank you.
That is you done.
Yeah, it's been
score
emotional.
prediction, though. It's been very emotional. Score prediction, please.
1-0 at half time, 3-0 at full time.
Oh, very
There you go.
precise. We'll take that.
Absolutely.
Right. Please, your hands
By the way, don't
Perry
bet on that
Jones.
because I never get anything right. All right? So
That is the
Yeah, I'll take
spirit.
that. Love to
Well
meet you.
done.
Really cool.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much, Perry.
See you later.
Enjoy your
See you
night.
guys.
See you later. Perry Groves. Absolute legend.
Very easy questions.
You.
I had some hard
for
ones.
Perry?
I had some hard ones.
Behave. Yeah, you didn't do so well, did you?
No, I got the Alan Smith one. I had that one
Okay.
right.
You
Brilliant.
thought Theo was great. You're just general hype woman here for Theo, and I'm a big fan of that.
Positive.
Thank you so much, babe.
All right, we actually need to give give a very special shout out to boxer, huge gooner and friend of the show, Chev Clark, who actually has his own big European fight for the title this weekend in Monaco. Would you believe? So we went down and watched him train and caught up with him and found out his story, why he became a gooner and all about winning.
My name is Shamron Clark, British Cruiserweight champion, soon to be European champion. I became an Arsenal fan through playing PlayStation, funny enough. I was terrible. They gave me a selection of a couple of teams and I drew with Arsenal and I became an Arsenal fan from there. It was 2002 and yeah, I've been an Arsenal fan ever since. The next fight, European Championship in Monaco. The gentleman's had 15 fights, he's won 15, but he's never faced Chev Clark. Just like Arsenal was gonna do, we're gonna go out there and knock it out of the park.
I love that. What a confident guy, Theo. Fighting talk. Is that the sort of confidence that you had when you were playing?
Oh, I'm definitely not a fighter. Absolutely not. I'm the one that I'll be running away. I'm that type. No, I was always, my match mode was always focused. Did all the talking and fighting on the pitch for me. I'll just get back up. If someone kicks me, get back up. Don't let them see you hurt, even though I was really hurt at times. I mean, I played a whole season dislocating shoulder. No one really knows about it. Back in when I first joined, 06-07 season, the 07-08 as well. But the 06-07, it was generally the Mel Gibson lethal weapon. When you pop your shoulder out, it would happen constantly in games. Yes, which no one really knows about, but the message got out and then people were just coming for me and I just had to get up and get on with it, yeah. So that was fun. So yeah, I'm not a fighter.
You survived it.
I did.
You lived to tell the tale.
That's right.
Right.
You're
still
my arm, look, that's my arms, look, I can move them just about. My kids always say, go on Dad, can you reach? Oh, I can't reach anything.
Right, our next guest was a star in one of the biggest series in recent years, Bridgerton. I am so excited for this. Please welcome Martins Imhanbe.
Great to see you, man.
Martin, thanks so much for joining us.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure. Yes, yes.
Good in the kit.
Thank you. Yeah,
Really
made
good.
by Labrum.
There you
Yeah,
go.
friend of mine, Fode. Yeah,
Amazing. Yeah, it does look. I don't have that actually.
You
I
don't?
will be putting
Do you not have
all
yours?
it- No, I don't. Do you have one, Theo?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely, it looks great.
Martins, how are
Yeah,
you? How are you
I'm-
feeling about tonight?
Great, excited.
Yeah.
You know, Champions League atmosphere is always feels like a treat to be here. So yeah, I'm excited.
And tell us your story and how you became a gooner. Does it run in the
Yeah.
family? What's that
Do
about?
you know what? It doesn't. My first memory of being an Arsenal fan was FIFA 97.
Okay.
Yeah, FIFA 97 on PlayStation, and it was Dennis Bergkamp on the front, and then and that was the dream team for me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, ever since then I was just locked in. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who were your idols then?
My
in regards
idols,
to Arsenal when you were growing
Thierry Henry.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Bergkamp as well. Bergkamp was.
When you look at this squad now then, going from Highbury to the Emirates, what's the biggest change for you then you've seen?
The biggest change? I don't know. You've got more of like a younger players who are just bossing it. Do you know what I mean? Usually you grow into that, but like to see people like Saka just absolutely boss it on a high level and still have the youth. I think it's great. I think it's exciting for the future as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel the season's gone at the moment? What's your thoughts on Mikel? How's he getting on?
I think good.
Yeah?
I think
Are you
really good. Do you know
Are you a
what?
set-piece lover?
I do love a set piece, but also I would say, like, you know, it's a love-hate, not love-hate, but it's a tough relationship with Arsenal. You get so close and it's like, you know what I mean? But it's always worth the journey with Arsenal, yeah. I feel proud. I'm still a proud gooner. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we mentioned Bridgerton, which I was absolutely obsessed with. Yeah, okay, a few of us in the studio loved it too. What are you working on at the moment? Anything you can tell us anyway?
I'm currently filming season 4. Yeah, which is exciting. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I should say that, but yeah.
We have now. It's out there.
Yeah.
We are live.
Currently filming season 4, which is exciting.
Thank you so much. How's it going?
Great, really good. I was filming this morning, which is awesome. So there's there's a lot in store.
Are they?
Everyone's great.
Are they doing great?
Everyone's doing great.
I love Thank you so much for that show.
I love the show as well. And it must be special to be a part of it because, I mean, it's done so well.
It has, yeah. I remember filming it 2019 and no one knew what it was going to do.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened and it came out during Christmas and it just blew up. And then all of a sudden you got to change your phone numbers and I'm playing. But yeah, no one knew what to expect. But we're very proud of the show and the representation as well.
Yeah.
And it's a joy to go to work actually. Yeah.
Oh, I bet, unlike me with this one. Right, we're going to let you go in a minute, but...
I'm going to go with you.
Oh, get your violins out. Martins, what's your score prediction for tonight?
2-1 Arsenal.
Yes, come on. Okay. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Good luck with the rest of your filming with Bridgerton. I mean, we're announcing it on the show. Please put up one more time for Martin. Off you go.
Nice.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you.
Put him on the pitch, right? Put him on the pitch and...
What a perfect show, guys.
What a perfect. Do you watch Bridgerton?
I haven't seen... I need to watch something new. So maybe is that the new thing I should watch?
Oh my God, yeah, it's great. Like, I mean, us in the studio here, we're obsessed with Bridgerton.
Yeah, it's one thing I need to watch.
Highly recommend. And
I
now
just barely watch TV, so I need to
you're busy.
something new to watch.
Okay,
No,
fine.
like Kate, Anthony, like you can.
We'll talk about it in the next VT, right?
We'll get to it.
As always, on Live from N5, we have a question of the day, and we've sent Frimmy out and about again with the question today, which is, what's your favourite Champions League memory at home? Let's take a look.
In the Arsenal store for that big game against Monaco, and today's question of the day, because it is a Champions League night, I'm asking these lovely Arsenal supporters what is their favourite Champions League night at home. So I'm going to go to my man over here who's been waiting very, very patiently. My friend, what is your favourite Champions League night at home?
Will we be Barcelona?
Oh, it's got to be that.
Barcelona, yeah. Oh, it might be Porto.
Yeah.
No, Porto, 100%. Yeah, the penalties, crazy.
Oh, yes, of
It
course.
has to be the penalties, 100%.
Why was that so special to you?
I just think because when they were coming over here, like they were the team in Europe.
It's got to be the one against Porto where we won 5-1. The Nasri goal was just...
Oh, yeah, that was incredible, isn't it? We are asking people their favourite moment in the Champions League at home. What's yours?
Mine's got to be Mesut Ozil, his first goal for Arsenal against Marseille.
Oh, it was Napoli.
Napoli. Oh,
but listen, we'll take those. That's how memorable it was. I mean, to score your first goal as well in the Champions League, it was special, right?
It's such a good goal, is it? I was so hyped. I remember I was watching the TV and it kind of froze, and then I was like, who scored? I thought it was Arteta, but then I saw it was Ozil. I was so gassed.
Oh, mate, Arteta would have been happy with that goal. I love that. Listen, I'm asking people what is their favourite Champions League moment at home. I'm going to go with you because I feel like you're going to give me some old school ones. not that you're that old, but what do you think?
God, I could go back years ago, probably to when we played Valencia. Can't remember who scored though. I think it might have been 2-0, maybe.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
What did you win when that game was going on?
That was probably a Highbury.
Oh, is it? Oh, brilliant. So I'm asking people their favourite Champions League moment at home. What's yours?
Has to be the 2-0 victory against Bayern Munich.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think it didn't look like it went over the line. And
I think I was in a tutoring session or a lesson when that second goal went in. I took everything I had to stop myself from jumping out of my seat.
Nice one, thank you, Frimmy. Okay, I want to hear from you guys in the studio. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but you know, you've had a minute or two to think about it. So what is your favourite Champions League memory at home?
All right, so it's a bit of a basic one, but
okay.
It's a bit of a basic one. But it was the first goal we scored against Bayern Munich in the Champions League this season or last season, and just the stadium was just filled with all Arsenal fans. And atmosphere was crazy, and then obviously when that first goal went in, everyone was going nuts.
The eruption, it's so good, isn't it? Anyone else got one they can think of?
I'm an advocate for tidy football. I love tidy football.
Okay.
I love the whole knock it in the box and header it down, that sort of thing. I was there when Welbeck scored that goal against Leicester 2-1, so that sort of football I don't mind. But I love tidy football, and somebody that epitomised that sort of game at home, Champions League, Jack Wilshere against Barcelona at 19 years old, bruv. It don't get better than that. It don't get better than that. That winning against that Barcelona team, who arguably greatest team in history, in my opinion, and he just bossed it. And I think that's a great memory to have.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see some Arsenal goals at the Arsenal Stadium tonight. But keep your eyes on the screen right now and look at this voucher code that is about to come up any second now. Yes, so if you are an Arsenal member, we've got the chance for you to claim some My Arsenal Rewards points for watching along. All you've got to do is enter the voucher code on the screen now into your membership portal and you'll earn 100 points. But be quick, you only have until 10 p.m. UK time this evening to claim your points. We are going to head over shortly to Adrian Clark and Dan Roebuck, who are at Arsenal Stadium, and hear their thoughts on tonight's game before commentary. But quickly, Theo, what do you think is going to happen over there then?
What do I feel is going to happen? I feel like it'll be a quick start Monaco. They'll start very fast, I think, at times, and it'll be a nervy first 20 minutes, but Arsenal get a set piece. No, and we'll be a comfortable 2-0 in the end.
Okay. Are we all feeling confident? We're feeling good? Yes?
I love that prediction.
Okay, well, don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, then head to arsenal.com and the app to carry on with live commentary. But for now, let's head over to Dan Roebuck and Adrian Clark.
Many thanks. Well, after failing at Fulham to pick up 3 points in the Premier League tonight, the pressure is cranked up just a little on the continental stage. Following wins last night for Aston Villa, Bayern and Brest, the Gunners have slipped out of the top 8 of the expanded league phase of the Champions League. Success tonight against Monaco will send Mikel Arteta's team back into the last 16 qualification places. Welcome along to the Emirates for just a third competitive meeting between Arsenal and Monaco. The previous contest coming at the last 16 stage of the Champions League a decade ago. The Gunners eliminated, you might recall, on away goals. It was a tough night here in North London, and despite winning 2-0 away from home, the Gunners bowed out. And while out of that Monaco side sprung a whole host of world-class players, this season's vintage, while good, will surely not develop into similar quality. But respect is due to Adi Hudda's team, second in Ligue 1 last season. They have started well this term, and they sit third behind perennial champions Paris Saint-Germain. But surely on that form line, given Paris Saint-Germain have come here and were well beaten, Arsenal should be comfortable favourites to get the job done, Adrian, tonight against Monaco.
You'd like to think so, Dan, but they've had a good Champions League campaign, haven't they? Monaco, first defeat last time out against Benfica. They lost a player to a red card, so they've handled European football very, very well this season, Monaco. So, you know, it's not going to be easy, especially considering 3 of our first choice back 4 are missing. So I see this as being an attacking match, one where attack might be the best form of defence for us. And I think that Monaco will look to sort of prey on the weakness that they will see in our reshuffled back 4. So I expect